Vantara, Reliance Foundation's sprawling wildlife rescue and conservation project in Jamnagar, has been hailed as India's most ambitious private sanctuary. Yet, it now finds itself under the unforgiving glare of legal and public scrutiny. Spread across 3,000 acres and boasting state-of-the-art veterinary care, hydrotherapy pools, and species-specific labs and rehabilitation zones, Vantara reportedly houses more than 150,000 animals from over 2,000 species. Touted as a star of the forest, it was inaugurated in March by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The project's scale is unprecedented. It hosts elephants, big cats, rhinos, reptiles, and exotic birds, with plans for India's first wildlife medical university. But question looms large, particularly around transparency, animal sourcing, and fate of one elephant named Madhuri or Mahadevi that has become emblematic of the battle between tradition and welfare. The Supreme Court has set up a special investigation team headed by former SC Judge J. Chellameshwar to conduct an independent factual appraisal of Reliance's Vantara Wildlife Project. The SIT, which also includes former judges and senior police and customs officials, has been asked to file its report by September 12 after examining issues ranging from animal acquisition, compliance with wildlife and zoo laws, animal welfare standards, allegation of misuse of resources, wildlife trade, and money laundering. It will also physically inspect the facility with the Gujarat Forest Department, directed to provide full assistance. The probe stems from two petitions in the Supreme Court, one seeking an inquiry into Vantara's animal imports, conservation activities and compliance with biodiversity law, and the other demanding the captive elephants be returned to their owners and other animals released into the wild. The SIT has empowered to gather information from petitioners, regulators, officials, and even journalists. In an official statement, Vantara has expressed their full cooperation towards the law, promising transparency. Nowhere is the clash sharper than in Kolhapur, where temple elephant Madhuri became the center of a storm. Bombay High Court ordered her relocation to Vantara. The Supreme Court upheld the move, insisting that animal welfare outweighed ritual traditions. When Madhuri was moved on July 29th, protests erupted in Kolhapur, with religious groups accusing Vantara of cultural insensitivity. In a rare conciliatory gesture, it even offered to build a modern rehabilitation center in Kolhapur equipped with hydrotherapy, chain-free enclosures, and advanced veterinary care. As the SIT began its probe, Vantara stands at a critical crossroad. On one hand, it has the potential to showcase India's most ambitious experiment in wildlife rescue, rehabilitation and conservation, setting global benchmarks in animal welfare and redefining how the country cares for its endangered species. On the other, it risks being perceived as a lavish vanity project. Here, the rhetoric of conservation masks questionable practices, legal grey zones, and corporate excess. The findings of the SIT could well decide whether Vantara is remembered as pioneering sanctuary that reshaped India's conservation landscape, or as the cautionary tale of power, spectacle, and mistrust.